Hello students, this is the first video for science this week for class 7 and we are going to start a very new chapter, that is chapter 10, transportation in animals and plants. So beginning with, we should know the meaning of transport and what is the need of transport. So we all know that transport is the movement of substances from one place to another. So what is the need of transport in organisms? So in large organisms, the distance over which oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients and other substances have to move is too long for food absorption and gaseous exchange to occur efficiently. So organisms need a particular transport system for the transport of these substances. Starting with the chapter, we'll be dealing with transport in plants first of all. So first of all, what do plants need and what are the things that the plants require for their growth? So first of all, plants need minerals. They need water, sunlight, oxygen for respiration and carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis. Like all organisms, plants have to get these materials from their environment. So plants must get these nutrients to the part of the plant that is required, that requires these substances. Now, how will a plant transport these materials from the part from which they are getting to the part to which the substances are required? So, we will now see how the plants are adapted for transport. So, the structure of cells and tissues in different parts of the plants are adapted to allow transportation of essential materials. Leaves are the entry and exit for the gases that are needed by the plants. Talking of the stems, so stems we know connect the roots to the leaves, flowers and fruits. They contain cells specially adapted for the transportation of water, minerals and sugars. Roots helps in the absorption of water and minerals that are present in the soil. So this is about the structure of the plants. So let us just have a short recap of what we have seen till now. So roots help in the absorption of water and minerals. Leaf acts as the entry and exit point of the gases, whereas stem connects the upper and the lower parts of the plants. Now let us deal with the transport tissues, the tissues which are helping in the transport of substances in the plants. So the transportation, when we talk of transportation in plants, we'll be dealing with two different types of tissues, that is xylem and the phloem. Xylem cells transport water and minerals up the stem from the roots to the shoots and leaves. This transport occurs in one direction only. So xylem are the tissues which help in the transport of water and minerals, and the thing that is to be noted here is that water and minerals will always be transported in one direction only, that is in upward direction from the roots to all the parts of the plants. Now phloem cells transport sugars produced in the leaves up and down the stem to growing and storage tissues. The cells, that is the xylem and the phloem, are arranged in plants as vascular bundles, or they are also known as vascular tissues. Both phloem and xylem form continuous systems of connecting roots, stems and leaves. So they are like pipe systems, or they are like pipes which connect the different parts of the plants. Now how are plants or plant stems adapted for the transport? So these two transport tissues ensure that the minerals, water and sugars reach all the parts of the plant. This keeps the plant healthy and enables them to grow. Now let us deal with what these vascular bundles are. So xylem and phloem form network of veins in leaves. Several smaller veins will branch out from a central vein. So water and minerals travel with the help of xylem vessels. So xylem vessels have thick cellulose cell walls strengthened by lignin. The inside of the cell is hollow. Xylem vessels are dead cells. The thing that is to be noted here is that xylem vessels are dead cell and it is hollow. Xylem vessels of course will transport water and minerals from the roots to the shoot and leaves. This transport, again very important point, is that it occurs only in one direction. The thick walls of xylem cells also help to support the plant since it is composed of cellulose and also strengthened with the help of lignin. Now talking of the phloem. Phloem is made of columns of living cells. Xylem are composed of dead cells, whereas phloem will be composed of living cells. They transport food in the form of sugars. Sugars are carried from the leaves to the growing and storage parts of the plants. This movement takes place in both directions. Phloem cells are also called sieve tubes. Cells are joined by small holes in the cell wall at the end of each cell, forming a continuous system. The end cell walls are called sieve plates. So here you can see that sieve-like structures are present, and due to the presence of these sieve-like structures only, phloems are also known as sieve tubes. Now just a small recap. Xylem helps in transport of water. They are dead hollow cells. The transport will be unidirectional and they transport minerals and water. Talking of the phloem, they are living cells, transport sugar, two-directional transport takes place, and they also contain sieve plates. So students, this is all for this video. In the next video, we'll be talking of the diffusion of gases. Thank you so much, students.